16 hours. That's a hell of a ride, but I heard.
What's up and welcome back. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and check this ride out. 1960 Chevy Impala. Super cool. I love the color. Got a 350 Chevrolet under the hood. Look at the copper lines for the heat. Isn't that cool? Power steering, power brakes. Electric fans. They're on a switch too. I'm letting her warm up and then we'll take her down the road. Aftermarket set of American racing wheels. Disc brakes in the front, drum in the rear. And it sounds awesome. Guys, join us, maplemotors.com. Detailed pictures, financing, and shipping is available on there. Every single car here gets a full test drive going over the flaws, just the bad stuff. You can see all the good. It's about that time. I gotta go. Let's go for a ride. Just like we always do, we check out these interiors and see what's going on. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works? It's showing 72,000 miles on that dash there. You've got a nice oil pressure gauge here. Four-speed aftermarket radio interior. This thing looks cool on the inside. Let's try some stuff out. You can see the engine temperature is on its way up. Try the wipers. Wipers are not working. They're going to need help. Tilt column there. Turn signal popping up in the middle, both sides. Gas gauge will stop and get a little fuel. Blower motor. It's doing nothing. Glove box. Paperwork for the radio. It's got some tape in it. Guys, place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Before we do that, this switch here, if you pull it back, that cuts on your electric fans. If you push it forwards, it cuts them off. Let's try the horn. Nope, horn's not hooked up. Time to hit the road and see how this one runs and drives. All right, guys, here we go. Getting ready to take off. Anything I see, you'll know about it. Let's hit the road. Clutch feels pretty good leaving the lot here. Now we just got to try to get ahead of some of this traffic. Crazy traffic around town. Got my vent window. This is my natural AC. Down the road, it's straight as an arrow. The speedo is working on this one. But we do got some low gears. It's low gear ratio. It's like our engine temperature's working, our oil pressure's working. Plenty of pep. Brakes. Pull a little bit to the left when you first hit them. They somewhat straighten out. You got a little bit of pullage coming from the brakes. We're going to stop at the gas station, get a little bit of fuel. But so far, it's clicking in the gears perfect. It's actually pretty smooth going down the road. It's just when you hit those brakes, it does that at first. Station, get about $20 worth of premium fuel because it's showing low on the gas gauge and it is floating around east, so get some freshie in there. Be right back. Ooh, she's still trying to run there. All right, we got a little bit of gas here. Made a little cut on my phone, so we got a cool video, which I think I'm gonna start doing. I like using the gas station for that. I went ahead and put $30 worth of 93 octane. Your tag. Need a little clip there so you can actually pull it down better, but that's where you put your gas in. And of course, we'll go ahead and check the gauge and see if it works. Pop it on in, turn the key. The gauge is working on this one, so good deal. Now we got a little fresh fuel. Start her up. Turn our electric fans on, we'll roll out of here. set up on the windshield here. You know what I do. I got them suction cups on the back of my phone. Super cheap product. It glues to the back. I got a link below showing where you can pick them up. Now, I turned the idle down just a pinch because I noticed it was a little high mid-video. I noticed after I got gas, fresh gas in it, it started running like top, and it started idling up. So I think that's what it needed, was some fresh gas, and to be driven, honestly. I think these old cars sit around too much and they'll get a little ethanol built up in them and start running a little funky. This one's actually been running smooth the whole time, but I bet you on the way back, she's gonna run real good, especially the way she idled up. Let's see. Now I can feel in the shifter when I get down in the throttle real good, it kind of leaning a little bit as the shifter moves. I don't know if that's a mount issue or what, but I definitely feel it in first gear, kind of pull over to the right with my right hand on the shifter. It's not popping out of gear, it's going in perfect, but I can feel it flexing a little bit somewhere. So that may need to be looked at. And really that's only when I'm getting down in the throttle. We've got great oil pressure sitting at 35 pounds. Engine temperature is on its way down. And I was in the parking lot circling for a while. It never really got over halfway. Turn those electric fans on, brings it right back down. So we cruising. We gotta stop by old Brian's Motorsports. If you haven't checked them out, look them up on YouTube. You won't be disappointed because Pops just did an interview with them. Pops is the owner of Maple Motors. He started this back in 1983. And he actually hired Brian Hayes, which is Brian Motorsports' dad, to work with him. Got a whole story behind it, backstory. Pops owned multiple lots before Maple Motors. But now this is the only one for the last 40 years. 41. Going on 42. It's been a pretty good test drive. Now this one does have some chips. It does have a little Bondo that I found. It does have a little rust that I found. It is from 1960 though. So it's kind of to be expected there. Woo, she scared me coming on out like that. I know how people like to just pull out. Guys, we're coming through Brian's Motorsports. Be sure to stick around to the picking out the flaws segment. I'm gonna go in and drop off a speaker that he's gonna custom fit for me for my 68 Camaro. You know, the one that sits up here? Well, they've got a way to put a couple speakers inside it, and they're gonna do it by using the original speaker. But we're gonna get out of here, look around a little bit. I'll be back. Brian's Motorsports. Check them out, briansmotorsports.com. They customize cars for a living. They've been doing it for over 20 years. So go check them out. Let's walk this ride. Coming up to the front, fitting on your bumper. You can see it's got some scratches, some stains, little dings. Get a little bit of rust behind it too. Emblem's all cracked up there. Little ding here on the side. Ding here in the back, I do believe. A little overspray there. bubbles in the paint here. Little chip on the edge. Scratch there. Paint is not perfect. Got some dirt up top there. Oak glass. Man, that wind feels awesome. Hopefully it's not messing up my videos there. I don't really have wind control on today. This spot here. Seal doesn't look too happy, does it? Little dings in your trim. I feel like I'm on the beach, it's so windy. Fitting on your antenna. Coming up on the back. Back bumper's pitted. Got a little bit of rust here in the jam from the weather stripping. Decent looking carpet. Somebody just cut out. I was actually looking at mine last night in the trunk, and I was thinking about getting some board from Lowe's and gluing the carpet to it. I don't know, I'm probably going to. I like messing around in the garage too much after work. Love these old cars, that's for sure. Look under it. What's underneath the carpet look like? Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Yeah, I cannot complain. Good deal. Might as well peek on this side just to show. It's beautiful. You can see it's been put in new, but I love it. Good deal. There she is. See, she's kind of wiping off after a while. Little bubbles in the paint here in the back. Little dirt there. Chips. Making sure I cover behind the bumper there because it did look a little crusty. A little Bondo-ish here. Same way here. Definitely been worked in the corner of the door too. The bottom. Yep, little Bondo. You can see it on this one. In the front too. Dings in your trim. The glass there, it's got some imperfections in it. Pitting in the front of that window. That's a big old car. Taking a little bit to walk around, but now we got to do the interior. Let's open her up. Those open easy. The door panel looks great. There's some wires that need to be buttoned up here under the dash. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and start her up. Now, I took the idle down towards the end of the video. I noticed it was getting higher. This one here, when it was cold natured, it's definitely cold natured. It took me a second to start up. And it kind of smelled a little bit on the old side on the gas, but it wasn't like bad. And the gas tank was empty, so which was great. So I put $30 worth, got 8 more gallons in here. She started running so much more smooth. You notice the idle picked up after the gas station. I said, oh goodness, so I turned the idle down. You can see she's running smooth. She just needed some miles put on her, to say, and let some gas run through that carburetor. I bet it's been sitting for a little bit. You know, a lot of people will let these old cars sit in their garages for months at a time without starting them too. That's not good. I drive mine every week, but that's because I work in a muscle car lot. Up here in the front. I love how they did the copper lines there. That's pretty cool. A little bit of an exhaust leak on this driver's side. Not so much the passenger side, but you can hear it over here. Got yourself an exhaust leak there. That's the noise. I don't have the electric fans on. I need to turn them on. But our engine temperature is on the low side, really. Cut my fans back on. And they're quiet too, they're pulling. Underneath the hood, you got some rust popping up here on the front. Look on the inside of it. Went on down with it. Got some imperfections on the hood. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, every day I do this for a living, and it helps me quite a bit if you hit subscribe and share and hit that like button. I'm always out here working, cleaning, and videoing these cars every day, whether it's snowing or it's 105. I've been doing this for years now. I think we're going on 2016, let's put it that way. That's when I started this whole YouTube thing. Guys, and I appreciate y'all following along this whole time. I do look forward to coming into work on Mondays and doing the lot walk. Probably one of my favorite days of the week. Guys, I'm heading back. Again, maplemotors.com. Financing, shipping, detailed pictures, and please, if you haven't already, hit subscribe.